The structure of gibbsite is interesting and analogous to the basic structure of the micas. The basic structure forms stacked sheets of linked octahedra. Each octahedron is composed of an aluminium ion bonded to 6 hydroxide groups, and each hydroxide group is shared by 2 aluminium octahedra. 1/3 of the potential octahedral spaces are missing a central aluminium. The result is a neutral sheet, with aluminium as A+3 ion and hydroxide a -1 ion. The net cationic charge of 1 aluminium per 6 hydroxides is +3, 6 equals +1/2, and likewise the net anionic charge of 1 hydroxide per 2 aluminium atoms is -1, 2 equals -1/2. The lack of a charge on the gibbsite sheets means that there is no charge to retain ions between the sheets and act as a glue to keep the sheets together. The sheets are only held together by weak residual bonds, and this results in a very soft, easily cleaved mineral. Citation needed. Gibbsite's structure is closely related to the structure of bauxite, magnesium hydroxide. However, the lower charge in bauxite's magnesium +2 as opposed to gibbsite's aluminium +3 does not require that 1/3 of the octahedrons be vacant of a central ion in order to maintain a neutral sheet. The different symmetry of gibbsite and bauxite is due to the different way that the layers are stacked. It is the gibbsite layer that in a way forms the floor plan for the mineral corundum, aluminium oxide. The basic structure of corundum is identical to gibbsite except the hydroxides are replaced by oxygen. Since oxygen has a charge of -2, the layers are not neutral and require that they must be bonded to other aluminiums above and below the initial layer, producing the framework structure that is the structure of corundum. Gibbsite is interesting for another reason because it is often found as a part of the structure of other minerals. The neutral aluminium hydroxide sheets are found sandwiched between silicate sheets in important clay groups, the illite, kaolinite, and montmorillonite, smectite groups. The individual aluminium hydroxide layers are identical to the individual layers of gibbsite and are referred to as the gibbsite layers.